If you're one of the few remaining true baseball fans, for the love of God, hear me out. These might be grails. I ain't even gonna hold you. YouTube Retro God back with another banger, and on today's episode, yo, these might be grails, fam. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. You already know what it is. Coming with that fire. We're gonna throw these hoes on the turntable, do what we do, make them do the dance. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna tear these hoes apart, get real down and dirty, and see what these hoes is made of. Let's go. All right, YouTube back with the Griffey Max one. Holy smokes. Oh yeah, we got something special here for you guys. Where do I start? Ken Griffey can really be proud of this shoe. I am very, very happy to see such attention to detail and, you know, just the storytelling overall from Nike. They did a really good job on this, man. The detailing on this shoe is crazy, man, and I'm talking about all kind of baseball representations on here. This shoe pretty much sums up his whole career. The first thing that, like, you know, pops into your eyeball is this swingman hang tab that's in a gold chrome finish. It has the swingman 24 and super cool, and this is, you know, that's the kind of detailing that gives me that real 90s feel, to tell you the truth. I don't know what you heard, but yo, Ken Griffey was that boy in the early 90s and mid 90s, man. When you're talking about baseball, like, who else were you thinking of besides Ken Griffey? Let's be honest. We have a synthetic leather upper. Now, here's the thing, man. I mean, whether or not this is a good quality leather, this is like, you know, it's a stiff leather. It's not of the soft variety. It's of the stiff variety. And, you know, it is perforated, but yo, them hoes is stiffer than a nun's see on Sundays, you know what I'm saying? So now I ain't gonna say the leather quality is premium or anything like that, but it's a solid cut, and the stitching and branding on the shoe makes up for everything that I might not like about the shoe, to be honest with you. So all white upper with a gold check mark, and that gold check mark is basically in a leather as well. Now it doesn't seem like it, but it definitely is a textured leather. It has a gold kind of a finish to it with black stitching on the outside. Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr., yo, they kept it in the family, dog. That's what you're supposed to do. Baseball was like a family trade for them. This black mid panel that basically runs throughout the side of the shoe, and it has a kind of a tumbled texture to it. Pretty cool. Stitching is on point and very clean as usual. And you have this sort of a freshwater color for the midsole. The midsole's made of a poly. It's very hard. It's not very soft at all. It's not a Phylon, that's for sure. You know, you have your black paint above. The yellow air units are pretty cool colored on this one. The only problem is I don't think they're gonna age very well. I feel like those are gonna get cloudy pretty quick, and it's gonna look kind of, you know, it's gonna look different when these shoes get old, but it's gonna have a nice retro look, that's for sure. Blue air units on the forefront of the shoe, and it's very cool. I think that the switch up of color from front to back is actually really nice. Now, you guys know how I rock with them all leather uppers, dog. You know what I'm saying? Give me an all leather upper structure all day, because these fire. They're gonna last for a long time, and yeah, that's why I like them. Red lace lock there, followed up by a bunch of black lace locks, and it does give a nice hit on the toe of the shoe. Now, speaking of the toe, we're looking at the toe box now. Obviously, you have a tumbled texture there. The toe box is very solid on the shoe, and it's not as misshapen as on the Freshwaters. I feel like the leather did a good job of holding the shape they wanted to, based off of how the positioning was on the last. Now, I feel like the nubuck versions of the shoe have a weird angle on where the toe kind of curves onto the big toe, where the small toe goes to the big toe. That area right there has a kind of a boxy feel to it, and on this one they kind of got it right, at least on this pair. Just let me know if you guys have different pairs, if you got the shoe and that piece is different, because mine sometimes get boxy. The branding, 10. The colorway, 10. The materials, 10. You already know what I'm about to say. Grails. Interior of the shoe is pretty much the same as the outer, except here is where the Nike strap starts, and this strap is one of the coolest parts of the shoe. You have a white 24 with a red Nike swoosh, black strap, and that's a plastic strap, obviously, hard Velcro on there. And when you unstrap the shoes, man, you have this wonderful, wonderful Nike strap here, and it's in a leather, and obviously it's just Nike branding, but I like how this piece is leather because it feels more premium than when it's nubuck. Red pull tab at the back, and here's here's where the branding really starts and some of the story of the shoe. Now, as you'll notice here, you have a nubuck panel at the back, and it has some laser engravings, and I'm pretty sure that's what they use. They use laser to kind of engrave that look into there, and it's really cool. The back, as you notice, has this wicked swingman that's stitched in there in white and gold, and the stitching at the back here resembles a baseball, and I feel like that's one of the coolest portions of the shoe. They actually paid the homage, you know what I mean? They paid homage to the league, and you know, the mixture of the white and the black and the red really looks nice with the green. The back portion of the shoe just has a lot of colors and, you know, different elements to it. I'm actually surprised to see Nike do a crazy good job with the detailing, because this is something that Reebok's been known for recently. So shouts to the storytelling on the Nikes on this one. But you know, overall the build quality of the shoe feels solid. It's a more stiff shoe. This is a shoe that's going to require more breaking in than anything to make it feel how you want it to feel if you plan on wearing these often, but most people won't. Moving on to the insole quick, you have a neoprene inner with a black pull tab that says Swingman. Now the Swingman branding on here looks really cool. Red text with the black background, and it just really pops, man. And you know, with the gold hanging, like these colors are wicked, dog. You know, you can't really say nothing. The shoe's fire. You got the white stretchy neoprene inner, and I like neoprene inners. I don't care what nobody says, man. It makes them feel like a glove, and that's just a nice, really cool addition to the shoe. Has you know, it's circled in freshwater color there, and I really like that. That's a really nice element. You know, the lace tips also have some cool design on there as well. It has diamonds on there, like a baseball diamond. That's actually really nice, man. Now, to be honest with you guys, I'm just happy that Nike's actually putting out a lot of grails consecutively, because a lot of us have been waiting to get a lot of these shoes, and they really only come out every 5-6 years. So it's good to see Nike keeping their ear to the street and making sure people are getting that heat. They paid really close attention to detail in the shoe. Let's take a look at the outsole. Now, this is a wicked color outsole, obviously. Yo, this also fire, dog. Freshwater Nike branding, and you have a red baseball. Yo, this shoe is just fire, dog. I don't even know what to say, man. These might end up being grails before you know it, and people are gonna slept on these, and slowly they're going though. Leather upper, quality stitching, crazy colorways and colors with a hang tab. Yo, you ain't getting no complaints from me. Straight up. Let's go, Nike. Is what I'm talking about. Get this when you can, man, because these ain't gonna last. These is one of those fire ass colorways that's gonna sit, and people are gonna regret not getting them. The history of these shoes is substantial, and every single pair that seems to release basically skyrockets on StockX and goes through the roof. I know the Royals just dropped it. I'm gonna try to get those for you guys too. Don't even worry about it. But you already know we got the on foot coming up soon. I want to show you guys how these fit. Everybody wants a shoe that they can look back on and say that it pretty much tells their whole story or represents them. I mean, isn't that the point of having a PE in the first place? Box reads Air Griffey Max 1, white, metallic gold, black, size 10.5, because, you know, I told you to go up half size, man. If you don't want to listen to me, that's your fault. Canadian $225 before tax. Now, when we're talking about fit, let's talk about it, dog, because on Griffey's, I feel like you got to go up a half a size, and I found out with the Freshwaters, you know what I mean? Now, these are leather shoes, and they will break in, so, you know, a quick spray might do you some good too to keep these white, but, you know, make sure you go up half a size, make sure you get you some spray to keep these the same color you got them in. I'm clean them hoes religiously. So anyways, let's take a look at the Freshwater quick in comparison just to see some of the differences. You guys might know I actually reviewed the Freshwaters not too long ago, so if you missed that review, make sure you guys go check that out, because lots of info in there. And as a matter of fact, let's cut to a clip of that right now. Well, just a little bit of info on Ken Griffey in case you guys don't know who the heck that is. Ken Griffey's a 13-time All-Star who played most of his career with the Seattle Mariners. He is also a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame. These shoes were originally released in 1996 and haven't been retroed since 2016, so I'm lucky to have these. Obviously, the Freshwater has nubuck upper, and this is still a leather panel, and so is this, but you know, you have two different colors there. They kept the red lace locks. The outers are different colors as well, as you can see, obviously, though I've worn this pair, so they're a bit dusty and crusty, but don't worry about that. The strap isn't leather, it's nubuck on this pair as well, and on this pair it's obviously leather. The Swingman branding is different here, as we don't have that on this. We have a Nike swoosh, and same on the back. We don't have the same thing on the back as we do here. We have such a wonderful story being told on the back of the shoe here, whereas here they taking a more clean approach. See, you got to be some kind of player to get your own logo, because not everybody gets a logo. You got to be a legend, fam. You got to be a legend in your field. They ain't gonna just give you a jump man or a swing man if you ain't doing crazy shit. So these are so fire. This is one of my favorite silhouettes of all time. So make sure you guys let me know what you guys think of these in the comment section, man. I'll be back with the outfit in no time for you guys, man. And you know, let me know if you guys hit on these, because we all know how much these cost. So yeah, man, that's pretty much the review for now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If these are hype, I suggest you cop them now, because they're running out of sizes on footlocker.ca and on footlocker.com. Them probably already gone. You know what I'm saying? Americans don't play with their shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Canadians, make sure you get your shit together, man. Sometimes these drops come and go and you guys miss out, and then you're crying that you didn't get it for retail. So you have the chance right now. Make sure you guys cop them. They're still available on footlocker.ca. You know what I'm saying? Retro got back with another banger. You already know me, that pond. Yo, last time the Griffeys was out, I told mans go cop. They didn't want to go cop. Now look how expensive they is on StockX and Go. Yo, that's on you, fam. Leather upper, quality stitching, crazy colorways and colors with a hang tab. Yo, you ain't getting no complaints from me. Straight up. You already know we got that on foot coming up for you guys next, because I want you to see how these look before you guys spend your hard-earned money as usual. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. On foot coming up right away. Let's go.
Perfect.